What happens in these workshops, jam sessions, master classes, and public performances resounds beyond the moment and can connect people as well as divide them. But how can making art together further the work of international diplomacy or derail it? Something mysterious often takes place when performers improvise together. Communication flows invisibly, and without so much as a word spoken, the artists make dozens of decisions. No one knows how it might turn out, and surprises await performers and witnesses alike. Yet at the end of a particularly satisfying collaboration, it all feels inevitable, as if every moment had been preordained. Such moments of artistic creation may strike us as extraordinary, but they are not separate from our everyday existence. They can, as ethnomusicologist Benjamin Brinner writes, offer a different way of being and acting together, even serving as a catalyst for social change. This point is a key to understanding how hip-hop diplomacy can succeed or fail. Artists who gather to play, dance, sing, or paint are doing more than making art. And when they reach across national, cultural, and linguistic boundaries, they can transform barriers into bridges or widen the gulf that separates them. Consider a cipher, a central site of hip-hop creativity. A cipher is an impromptu performing space, a gathering of rappers or beatboxers or dancers, usually standing in a circle. It may look simple, but a complex set of social interactions guides at all times. A cipher is leaderless. Every individual makes decisions that affect its shape, flow, and success. All of these decisions are influenced by unwritten and evolving norms. Some ciphers meet at specific times and places, with regular participants who connect every week or month, over a period of years. Some form spontaneously, whether among friends or strangers. And though every cipher is distinct, there are some basic rules that participants generally abide by, consciously or not. Only one person may be in the center at a time. Don't interrupt or disrupt someone's solo. Don't take too long in the center. Don't take too many turns. Freestyle, improvise, rather than reproduce a rhyme or routine you've already created. Avoid unwanted physical contact with others. The rules can be broken, but they exist for good reason. To maintain order, to promote social cohesion, to foster creativity and self-expression. It's no stretch to say that ciphers reflect social conditions and relationships outside the circle. That's because they evolved as a ritualized form of often aggressive, violent interactions that many youth in New York faced in the 1970s and 1980s during the early years of hip-hop. Speaking about this time, Bronx B-Boy Track 2 explained how hip-hop allowed young people to express themselves constructively, to discover power that was long denied them. In an oppressive society, we had something that we needed to say. Through this form of aggression, we just adapted, overcame, and just excelled. The whole essence of what people portray as hip-hop is basically the youth reorganizing who they are through self-expression. You know, for a kid that's 10, 11, 12, going into his early teens, it became very empowering. It allowed us to be who we are and express it the way we wanted to express it. And basically, the whole cultural movement was founded on that. Decades later, and across the continents, people continue to embrace hip-hop as a means of self-expression and empowerment. Cross-cultural collaboration, nonverbal communication. When B-Boy Frankie Perez watches dancers in motion, he is not simply witnessing their performances. He is also reading the performers. I feel like I can get some insights into their personality, the way that they think, in some cases, even how they were brought up, he explains. His own embodied knowledge of footwork, spins, and freezes carries with it the memory of the paths that led him to their mastery. And when he sees others perform, he catches a glimpse of their paths, their thought processes, their creativity. Even if they don't say a word, they tell him a great deal. It's easy to see why nonverbal communication is so important to dancers, but it also matters to that most verbal of hip-hop arts, rapping. Truth, a Chicago MC who traveled to Baku, Azerbaijan with Next Level, Discovered this when working with young rappers who rhymed in languages